It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the return is Charlie Jones. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
Burrow may be young in his career, but he's helming the Bengals to one of the best stretches they've ever seen. 12 wins last year, which matched the team record, and they made a conference championship game in back-to-back seasons for the first time ever. At the center of it all is the man they call Joey B. 35 touchdown passes last year and almost 4,500 yards.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Mixon last week, 17 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. This defense for the Vikings, they played really well.
Angles created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll roll him out right. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Right now, they know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Evans is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
NFC Offensive Player of the Week, though.
Yeah, when you get the award, you know you had the best week in the conference. You'll let it slide. But, hey, that number well within his range. You know he's got the arm to do it in this one. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. You talk about this Bengals defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball? Caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Being chased out left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7-7, our score after 1. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
On play action, they'll throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 25th touchdown.
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Fields it right around the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And this one is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
The return is Jones. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things. But take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you helped with this because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you, similar to a pitcher, change up a lot of things, right? Different arm angles, different slots that a pitcher would do. You do that with your route running and all that. And I loved his response. He said, yeah, I do that. But one of his best friends is a world-ranked tennis player, and he talked about serves.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left.
That's taken in by Higgins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37.
On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw.
Oh, hell no.
Not get the connection there. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They go play action with Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken at about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
In the latter stages of this season, everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Adjustments this offense made in the locker room haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
Kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins.
He has his target. It's Addison.
Yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hawkinson here.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Cousins.
They're going back to the same well. It's Hawkinson again.
To the air again, it's Cousins. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end. Working out of the gun, Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jordan Addison
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Joseph
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change.
Burrow will throw. Rolling to his right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They send him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And oh, he spins past him and into space.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Cousins now on 2nd down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now Cousins. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing, Cousins. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
The confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Fournette. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 28. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Play action now. Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
They go play action. Cousins.
Complete. Jefferson the target. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Cousins. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this belongs to the Vikings.
No.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, but he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I've never returned punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead.
And just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Up the gut, Fournette. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3
for Greg Joseph.
This for the lead in the final stages.
Joseph's got it.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
And lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Connecting with Mixon. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. Short throw to Smith.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. And they can only stop it once more. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Joe Burrow.
He'll buy some time right.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. Down inside the 10. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Burrow.
And it's caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. Cousins. He's going to let it fly.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end for that last opportunity.